Good morning, friends. Welcome back to my channel, Southern Yankee Beauty. I have a fun video today. We're doing 5 looks, maybe 6. I can't remember. I may have done one look that'll speed up in a different time frame. I think I did, but I can't remember. But anyway, today I filmed 5 looks, including the one that I'm wearing with this brand new palette from Ensley called the Groovy Garden palette. First of all, you can see it's definitely inspired by the late 60s, early 70s. There is the back of the palette, all its beautiful little mushrooms and kind of far out space. Beautiful. I'm going to give you some details on this. This has 21 shades in it. So you have your kind of lighter shades here, more of your deeper shades down here, and then you have a variety of different types of multi-chromes, duochromes, and sparkly, shimmery beautifulness right here. Hold on a second. Let's get it to focus. There we go. Really, really pretty. I think I have swatches somewhere that I also took, which I'll insert for you. But I wanted to share with you. So this is $69. There is a 6 to 8 week delay on this. It's out of stock right now because it's sold out. I got it right when it launched, and I've had it a couple of weeks, and I've been playing with it. I've been using it a ton. So I'll also have some additional looks. I think I did film a lot of the looks, or at least photograph them. So in addition to the looks that you're going to see today, there'll be additional looks at the end just to give you some, creative ideas of how to use this palette and how to put color combinations together, what they look like. So that will be at the end. But there is a larger, I'm going to put pictures up on the screen. There is a larger bundle that you can order, and that is $225. Now, I just ordered the palette, which is $69, but the larger palette comes with, so it comes with the palette for $69. It comes with 5 multi-chrome singles. If I was going to get anything in addition to the palette, it probably would have been those. She usually does come out with a big bundle, and her multi-chromes are just stunning. Stunning. So those are up there for you to see. Also, 4 Moon Dust loose pigment eyeshadows come with this. As well as a couple lip products too. We have a lip oil, which is pH adjusting to your skin tone. We have a Rain or Shine lip gloss, which I thought that was cute. A little fun on the name, Ensley Rain. So Rain or Shine lip gloss. There is a pigmented creamy lip lacquer that comes with this, as well as a glitter base. All of her items are cruelty and vegan free, versatile, dynamic, laid back to out of this world looks that you're going to create. Very high quality formulas as well. This is not a sponsored look. Also, the palette is magnetic, meaning you can see right here, there's these little, right here, you can pop those out. I don't know if I can do it with my fingers. Yeah, I can. So you can pop the shades out and then rearrange them if you want to, but they are magnetic, and I do like that as well, but they're tight in there, like they're not falling out. Sometimes Natasha Denona is one of my favorite brands, and she has magnetic, and there's been times my cats have knocked them out and they fly all over the place. I don't know that this one would do this. Of course, I haven't dropped it, and I don't want to drop it. And you can see this one's almost like a putty shade right there. So I've got a kind of a big indent in there. I've used now all of these shades on my eyes, and they are absolutely stunning. So I'm going to show you guys some swatches, and then without further ado, let's go ahead and get into trying all this on. I swatched them all. Are you ready? Here they are. Look at this one with the green and the blue. Look at that. And then this one, it looks like fall. It looks like every color of the best color leaves you've ever seen. And then that dark shade at the end is called Dig It, and I thought it was like a brown because it's like right there. You can see this one right here. But look at it. It's almost like a plummy shade. Really gorgeous, friends. This is stunning. And I know there's several. I'm not an affiliate. I did a sign up to be one because I love their products so much, but they're not accepting any right now, any influencers. So If it ever turns where I could be one for them, I will let you know. But otherwise, I will list some of my favorite creators and put their codes down below so you can save 10%. Because look, amazing. Absolutely stunning. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to get into this and play. Good morning. All right, we are going to get started with this fun new palette from Ensley Cosmetics. I've been using it all week and I've been loving it, and I'll have extra photos at the end of different looks that I created that I didn't film, but we're going to film several looks today. This is the gorgeousness. I probably have inserted the swatches from the brand, but I'm going to insert my swatches as well. But just look. I mean, let's go this way, because there we go. It's so pretty. Very reminiscent of a fall palette to me. However, you can make some pretty spring summer looks, which one of them that I did with using the mauves and the pinks was a very spring type look that you'll see at the end. To get started today, I think I'm going to go into the color Earthy Ember to start, which is down here. This is probably more your medium shades. Your lighter shades are up here. You got your duochromes, multichromes, and your deeper ones. But I am going to go into Earthy Ember to get started on the first eye. So let's just go into that, bring you guys in. We're going to do these kind of quickly so we can get through as many as possible. As you guys know, I have sensitive eyes, so I usually can't do too many in one day before my eyes are like, yeah, you're done. But we'll do what we can here. Beautiful kind of rich sort of caramely orangey color. Now, to blend that out, I'm going to go in. This is a really great one on the top, because if you get any patchiness, you just take this light shade up at top and do this. Because I sometimes get patchiness because I get my eyebrows done. So there's hair there, but it'll blend it right out. So just wanted to show you that, but now I got to go in because I took too much away. Use a smaller brush when you do that. All right, so that is Earthy Ember. That lighter shade was called Freethinker, by the way. We'll use that at the end once we get all of the shades on the eye. Next up, I'm going into the color Grass right here, this pretty green shade. There it is. And what I like about this is you can make some, I made just a really pretty look the other day that was matte, and it was gorgeous. So don't be afraid of just doing a matte look with this, but it is hard to stay out when you're in this palette of the duochromes because they are just so absolutely stunning. All right, we're gonna go into Dig It in the Outside Corner, which is a deeper shade right here. I haven't used this one yet, I don't think. So this is going to be a very earthy type of a look, what we're getting, which is beautiful and fine with me. Okay, I used a very little bit of that Dig It. It goes pretty far. It's pretty pigmented. So it kind of, I feel like it lost a little bit of that Earthy Ember. So I'm going to clean that same brush off and just gently run the Earthy Ember up at the top again to bring it back. And bring it down in here. And then we'll run that lighter shade up at the top to smooth that all out. Okay, so I'm going to smooth the top out, and then we're going to go into, what color was it? Lava Lamp, I think. We're going to go into Lava Lamp, which is like such a beautiful fall color. But first, let's go into Freethinker, the white shade up the top. And let's just clean this up. I love that this shade is in here and it's nice and light. You can use it to brighten up the eye. You can use it for inner corner. Again, it's great just for this purpose here, just to clean up and give you guys a nice little blend. And you can even take it like around here on the sides. Gorgeous. Okay, are we ready to get into Lava Lamp? Okay, here is Lava Lamp right here. You can see it's gonna pull some greens. Look at that. You can see the different colors right on there. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, let's put it on the eye. Oh, it might help if I turn the brush the right way, Terry. And with a multi-chrome like this, it's best just to use one. I don't always follow my own rule, but when you use just one, you will see all of the colors in the shade, versus if you try to put a multitude on them, you miss out on seeing the full spectrum of colors on the eye. So it's better with a multi-chrome just to use one gorgeous shade swipe across the eye. I'm just going to come up a little higher so we can really see it, because I do have hooded eyes. So I usually go above my natural crease. Look at that. Beautiful. All right, on the bottom, I'm just going to do something really simple on the bottom. To start, going in with Dig It in the outside corner, which is that dark brown shade we used. Just put it right up against the line there. What's on my brush? Something. Who knows? All right, and then I'm going to swipe all across the bottom with Earthy Ember, which is what we started with. Bring that back as, well, there's a hair on here, because that really pulls out that beautiful orange shade in the multi-chrome, which was called Lava Lamp. I love that they've got like little 70s names to this as well. So fun. And then any extra of that same shade right here. And that eye is done. So I'm gonna just put a little bit of liner on, but not any mascara or anything, because we're gonna be taking it right off to put our final looks on. But I think you guys get the picture. It does look better, obviously, with mascara, but it's not about the mascara and the liner. It's 100% about these shadows. Let's go into this eye, and let's do something a little bit different. All right, for this eye, what do we want to do? Let's go into Free Love, which is like this pretty mauve shade right here. It's a pretty light shade too. There is a darker mauve called Marvy. This one's Free Love, and but Marvy is, Free Love here is a much lighter, like pinky spring shade. So I just want to show you that you can get nice looks for the spring as well with this palette. And there's this shade, and then there's a deeper mauve, and I've used both, and they're both stunning. So in fact, yesterday I think I just did this all over the eye with a little bit of liner and lashes, and I was done. I just went all over the entire eye, just sort of like this. I mean, that's pretty all on its own, isn't it? All right, so now what color do we want to do in the outer corner? We could do green. A lot of these shades are quite similar, as you can see, but I think I'll go into this really deep green here. I like pinks and greens together. I always have. Look at that. It's a nice deep green. I'm sort of patting it on. And if you have smaller eyes than me too, definitely pat and then blend. Get it on your eye where you want it, and then start to build it out from there. All right, we're gonna go back in with Free Love just for the blend, and just to deepen that and make sure that we have it up here at the top. Eyeshadow is quite a bit about blending until you get it the way you want it. All right, for this one, we're going to go into Free Spirit. Now, this brings a lot of shade. It's a lot of like purple and blue and pink in here. And it's pretty powerful. You can make it pretty thick, or you can make it really thin on the eye. I tend, for something like this, to want to do maybe a little bit thinner, but we'll see what happens. Almost just like a sparkle. I might do it deeper just so you can see, like I'll start it light and then do it deeper so you can really see what it does, but I don't know, we'll see, because I don't really want a really thick shade of this on the eye. I just want a light shimmer of it. And if you use your finger, it's so much more powerful. So much more powerful. But this is pretty like it is. I think I'm just going to leave it like this because I really like just sort of the wash of it on there. Almost makes it look like a lavender, right? Yeah, I think that's exactly where I want it to stay. All right, so at the bottom, now I'm going to go into Babe, which is going to bring that deep dark plum in. And we're going to put that right here. We're going to go back in with Free Love, which is that first mauve-y pinky shade, the lighter one, and rub that along the bottom. And that's it. That was a really simple eye. I'm going to go ahead and put the mascara on for now, and we'll take some photos of both of these looks. Okay, you can do that too with duochromes. A lot of times I'll just tight line up underneath because I want as much of that beautiful shine and duochrome to show. And this will give you a little bit more definition if you do it under the eye like that. I'm going to put a very light layer of mascara on just so we can take some photos. I'm using the Tarte Amazonian Clay Smart Mascara, whatever that means. It's not dumb. And then we'll take these off and do another look. Also, as you guys know, at the end of all of my videos, I do, for the beauty channel, I do have photos, usually like up close photos at the end, so you can see the completed looks a little bit better. My time has been very limited recently with some new additions to my life, and so I'm not sure. I've really been thinking about what to do with this beauty channel because I have my main channel and then I have this channel, and I could incorporate some beauty onto my main channel because it's a lifestyle channel. And this channel is so small, I don't know if we're going to be able to keep up. But anyway, here is look number 1. Look number 2. You guys have to let me know which one is your fave. All right, I'm going to take some photos, clean this off, and be right back. Okay, friends, we are now going into this shade here, which is Good Vibes. It's like a mustardy shade. We'll do 2 more looks here. So I just stuck it in the wrong one. So let's go into Good Vibes. So for this one, I'm going to sort of make the shape I want, and then kind of figure it out from there. I have like almond shaped eyes and I have a very thin face. So, you know, some people take it out and it looks so good on them. My face shape just isn't conducive to that, friends. It just doesn't work. Okay, we can go into Peace, which is this green shade next. It's like a different green. There's a lot of different greens in here. And we're going to put that right below this. We're going to kind of make like a little bit of a rainbow effect. I don't know if this is gonna look good, but we're gonna play and see, because that's what makeup is about. It's just about playing. It doesn't have to, there doesn't have to be rules. You do it the way you want. If it looks good, at the end, it looks good. If it looks like crap, it looks like crap. And you start over, take it off, you know? Which might be what I do with this. We'll see. But we're gonna trust the process. I'm gonna stay with it. Okay, now I'm going to go in with Sage Serenity, which is an even lighter green right here. We're going to fill in the rest with that. That was interesting. All right, go back in with Good Vibes. I'm just going to get a little bit more of that Good Vibes, that mustardy shade up at the top. With the greens, it kind of looks like a brownie shade, but I kind of like it. I kind of like it, how it turned out there. A little different, but not in a bad way, right? Maybe the shape's a little funky right here. Okay. All right, now what do we want to do? What color are we going to use? I think I want to use Retro, which is a really bright green, and what I used on St. Patty's Day. I think we'll use that. Or maybe I should use this shade. I'll use this shade, and then I'll use this one in a different one. Let's do this one. This one is Jazzed. It's a kind of a putty type of a one, and it's got like a peach, because I think this will pull the green and that mustard in, which is why I want to use this one versus the other one. It's got both kind of colors in it that I've used. Yes, this is definitely was the right choice. Okay, I am going to take that lighter shade Freethinker, the white shade up at the top, and we're going to blend. And that's going to give it a more of a faded out look, which is exactly kind of what we're looking for. Also brightens my inner corner up. I do think I'm going to take that color on the top, though, Jazzed, just for fun and shits and giggles, right up here. And I'm going to use my finger to lighten it up, so it's just like you see it when I turn just a little bit. It's not overwhelming. On the bottom, I'm going to take Sage Serenity, the lightest green that we used, that we just covered up. It was kind of our base, and I'm going to put that down here. And I'm also going to take it out on the edge here a little bit, just to give it some cohesion. And on the, I'm going to take the dark shade Peace, the dark green, and we're going to go right here with that. Just like that. All right, there is this eye look. Let's do this one. We have not used the darker mauve, so let's start with the darker mauve, which is called Mauve, as our base here, because I want you to see the difference between the one I did earlier. This one definitely has more pigment, more like of a true mauve shade. In fact, I'll put the two shades together side by side so you can see. Like on my eye, I'll put them side by side. We'll do this on the outer corner. Let me get a different brush. And let's use the Free Love, which was the lighter mauve, and you'll see the difference between the two. Well, shoot, side by side, they don't look hardly different at all, do they? Okay, well, prove me wrong. Could have maybe put something else in the palette for this one, because side by side, they look exactly the same. All right, that's okay. That's okay. Now I'm going to go into Hazy Dreams. We haven't used this one yet. This is like kind of like a brownie shade, but it also, I feel like, still sort of has like a plum, not as deep of a plum as the first plum shade we used, Babe, but it's like a brownie plummy shade. Honestly, you can put any combo of these colors. I do think some of the colors in here could have been changed to give you a little bit more variety, but it's retro, so it's retro colors. It's more muted tones, not real bright. And I think they did a good job of picking the duochromes and stuff in here for this. All right, I'm taking that, nothing else on my brush, just what was on it, and just blending that in just a little bit more. I would say, if anything, this lighter shade does have a little bit more of like a corally base versus the pinker base in the darker pink. That would be what I say. That would be what I say. All right, we're going back into mauve, and we're putting mauve along the whole bottom line. I still got liner on the inner thing because I can't get that out. Now we're going to go in with that other green. It's a beautiful green, and I just want you guys to see it. It's called Retro, and it's just stunning. Greens, we haven't used Vintage Vibes, we haven't used Trippy, and we haven't used Moonchild. I'll use Moonchild on my inner corner too, because it pulls green. It's not what you would think. I'm going to show you this here with just the brush, and then I'm going to put it with my fingers so you can see the difference. Look at that. You're going to get, from all of these, much more pop if you use your finger. So you can put it on, make a little mess, then come in and clean it up with your brush. All right, so then we're gonna go back on the out. We gotta just clean up and go back in with that Hazy Dream shade right here. Just so we get a little bit more of a blend there. There. All right, so let me show you this other shade in here, because it's not what you would expect, and I want you guys to be able to see it on the eyes. I'm not gonna be able to use every single shade, but I think we can use a lot of them. All right, so Moonchild right here. So let me just show you. It's got white, but it's got a very, very, very green flip, okay? But it's a really pretty light green flip. So this would look really pretty here. And you can pull it up and around the top of your shade here too, for just a little bit of extra dimension and kind of a fun, something different, right? And pull it down on the bottom. All right, the only other thing I want to do is take that shade Hazy Dreams, our dark shade that we used, and just kind of deepen up right here. Do our liner and lashes. I'll be right back. Okay guys, here is the finished eyes. You have to let me know which one you like better. All right. All right, my friends, I'm going to take some photos of these. I'll be right back. Okay, friends, there's two of the special shades we didn't use. They are these two right here. I wanted to give you guys a close-up. This one is much smoother. This one's a little bit more like glittery, chunky. I don't know, both beautiful. I think, though, because we've done a couple green looks, I'm going to go ahead and use this shade here today, which is called Vintage Vibes. Both of these are gorgeous, though, and I just wanted to give you guys a up close of both of those. Okay, for this look, we're going to start here with this one. Believe it or not, this is a mauve as well. It says Mystic Mauve, but it's more like a, I don't know, like a peachy shade. And this is going to be my last eye look because you know, when you do your eyes, you can tell that like they're done. And that's where I'm at with this. My eyes have told me they're getting a little irritated, so I got to stop now. So, but this is our 5th look, so I think that's good. And I may have another one on my camera roll I filmed. If I do, I'll put that in, I'll speed it up and put it to music. I can't remember. I think I did film one that quietly without talking when I was just getting ready in the morning. A lot of fun, this palette, though. It is on back order, and you got to pre-order. It's taking like 6 to 8 weeks to ship, but I do think you'll like it, especially if you like the sort of the cooler, warmer tones. Like it's like muted, but and warmer shades for the most part. But like, I don't know. I think they're going to work on cool tones just because of the muted nature of them. I could be wrong, but I think they will for the most part. Okay, now, now I'm going to go into, I don't think Foxy's going to do much different, but Foxy is another, like a brighter, like orange. Let's try it and just see. I don't think it's going to do a whole lot of difference on here. Oh, a little bit. It definitely is brighter. Definitely gives a little bit of something. A little bit of a pop. It's not a big difference. It actually works really well with the Mystic Mauve shade we just used. Okay, yeah, that did something, I would say. Right? All right, before I put an outer corner in, we're going to go in and put the Vintage Vibes on the eye first. And then we'll see if we're going to do something in the outer corner. I'm just going to pull it up a little bit above my lid. So pretty. That is just so pretty. It's like a golden shade, but it's got a little something extra in it. It's got a little bit of a peachy undertone or something in it, which is why I wanted to do it with these shades. Really pretty. Let's go into Earthy Ember, which is the like orangey shade that we used, I think in the first look. It's a little deeper, but not too much, and I don't want a super smoky look. If I use the really dark shades, that's what we would get. Perfect. All right, taking the same earthy ember underneath. About halfway across. Going in with Mystic Mauve, which is the first shade we used, the lighter one. You know what we can do? How about we use Trippy, the one we didn't use, on the bottom? Let's do that. Let's use Trippy on the bottom. That was the other one I showed you that we didn't use. We'll use it across half the bottom of the lid. Yes, that pulls in a nice little green. A little bit of fun down there. Why not, right? All right. And then just for a little pop, I'm going into Moonchild, that really, the lighter white in the inner corner here, right over the top of all of that. All right, guys, I'll be right back with liner and lashes. Okay, friends, here is the final look. I topped it off with the Alamar Cosmetics blush, mixing these two shades together. I have Jeffree Star highlight on, and I put a little of that up here. And I also put I believe it's L'Oreal, or nope, it's Maybelline Lasting Drama waterproof gel in green on the bottom line, and I used just a black on the top. So let me bring you in. All right, there you have it. So there are 5 looks using this palette, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll have everything linked down below. It does come like with the whole bundle and everything, but it's pretty expensive. It's like $225 for everything. So I just got the palette, and I am more than happy. But if you want the whole collection, they always do come out with an entire collection. But I am extremely happy. Here is the color palette again, just so you can see them up close. I think it's blurry. There we go. I don't know why it blurs one way and not the other, but anyway, that's just the way it is. And we did use all of the shades in the middle. How fun. All right, so you guys have let me know in the comment section if you liked look number 1, 2, 3, 4, or the final look. Number 5, the best, and photos will be at the end. And I can't wait to hear what you guys think. And if you've already picked this up, let me know what you think. And if you plan on picking it up, just know there's a 6 to 8 week before you'll get it. It's a long wait for the palette, but then you kind of forget about it, and then it comes in and you're excited and you'll love it. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, friends.
Joy of the first steps of a child. It's the joy of your great-grandmother's smile. We came a long way, but we ain't slowing down. We got a strong pace, no, we ain't losing ground. We won't we won't turn around. No, look at the big wide world we're living in. Yeah, I'll keep running until I discover it. I know I've got I know I've got can't be wasting my time. You make friends all along the way to break bread on another day. Always there to give you advice, help you find the wrong from the right. Even when you're not in their sight, you'll be alright. Just look at the big wide world we're living in. Yeah, just keep running until you discover it. Yeah, you'll be amazed at how far we can go. So what are we waiting for? I know I've got I know I've got can't be wasting my time. City nights have a way of waking up, starting minds, no one ever get enough. But we'll try everything to get it right. We'll get it right. Look at the big wide world we're living in. Yeah, I'll keep running until I discover it. I know I've got I know I've got can't be wasting my time. Can't be wasting my time. Can't be wasting my time. It's the joy of the first steps of a child. It's the joy of your great grandmother's smile. We came a long way, but we ain't slowing down. We got a strong pace, no, we ain't losing ground. We won't give up and we won't turn around. No, look at the big wide world we're living in. Yeah, I'll keep running until I discover it. I know I've got I know I've got can't be wasting my time. You make friends all along the way to break bread on another day. Always there to give you advice, help you find the wrong from the right. Even when you're not in their sight, you'll be alright. Just look at the big wide world we're living in. Yeah, just keep running until you discover it.